Are you contemplating a dream kitchen or bathroom renovation? Visit your local Kirchner Building Center today. Our new kitchen and bath specialist, Travis Oakley, will meet with you to create a design and provide a free estimate for your design. Kirchner Building Center offers a diverse selection of cabinet brands, countertops, and flooring options. Visit our kitchen and bath showroom at our Marshall, Illinois location to discover what Kirchner Building Center has to offer. Or call Travis at 217-232-8728 to schedule your appointment.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Call Heather Schaffner and the gang at Shore Murphy and Associates in Casey at 217-932-2267. Bolin Auto Trucks and Tires in Casey, Illinois is rolling into their annual tire sale throughout the month of February. There's never been a better time for you to purchase farm, semi, and passenger light truck tires because every tire brand they carry is on sale. They offer hundreds of tires to choose from, including Bridgestone, Michelin, Firestone, BKT, Alliance, Max, and Mastercraft. The more you buy, the more you save. Want to find out more details? Just call Rich Parsons and the gang at 217-932-4538. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Shane Todd, your Cumberland County Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Shane is a proud sponsor of all the area high school teams here on Magic Hits 105.9. For all your investment needs, contact Shane Todd or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Central State Construction is a leading electrical contractor in Indiana and Illinois. Central State Construction delivers top-notch design, construction, maintenance, and repair of your electrical system. With licensed and certified technicians, they are providing reliable and efficient service that's tailored to your unique commercial or industrial project. They're fully licensed and insured, and they can build it and maintain it. Central State Construction in Marshall.
R.W. Brown and Associates in KZ handle annuities, life insurance, major medical, Medicare, and long-term care. To make sure you're getting the best deal, give R.W. Brown and KZ a call today at 217-932-6162. Richard's Farm Restaurant in KZ, Illinois has a wide array of wonderful menu items, including the premier salad bar in the Wabash Valley. Enjoy their soup, salad, and hot bar along with other fine-tasting menu items daily, and back on Sundays, their famous Sunday buffet in the Willow Room from 10:30 to 2. Richard's Farm Restaurant's experienced staff is ready to assist you with your next big event. Whether it's your special day or just a meeting for the office, Richard's Farm is the perfect place for you. For reservations, call them at 217-932-5300. Stinson Chiropractic, located on North Central Avenue in KZ, is locally owned and operated by Dr. Aaron Stinson. Stinson Chiropractic specializes in chiropractic adjustments, sports injuries, and soft tissue. Dr. Aaron Stinson is also certified for DOT physicals. They are always accepting new patients. For an appointment, call Stinson Chiropractic at 217-932-5740. Stinson Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the KZ Westfield Warriors.
This is Houston. We're getting ready to make contact. Neil, can you hear us?
This is truly amazing.
So you've done it. You've reached the moon.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm still in the shuttle, but the KZ State Bank app is amazing.
You mean to tell me you're doing your banking all the way out there?
Houston, no problem. With the KZ State Bank app, I can manage my money where I want, monitor what I spend, deposit a check, see my investments.
That's out of this world, Neil.
And one small step for man and one giant leap for financial institutions everywhere.
KZ State Bank in Marshall, KZ, Martinsville, Robinson, Lawrenceville, and member FDIC.
You have a nice house, but your house and other structures can be ruined in one good storm with a bad roof or bad gutters. Everything you have is protected by your roof, and if it fails, then all is lost. Your siding also protects your structure and makes it look like something special. Can Do Construction and True Pro Roofing can protect your structure and make it look its best. They can also provide seamless gutters to take that water away. Keep the weather on the outside with the help of Can Do Construction and True Pro Roofing. Call 217-259-6197 to get your project started now.
When construction pros in the Wabash Valley are ready to build, they know that they can always count on Mid-Illinois Quarry. In continuous operation since the mid-60s, Mid-Illinois Quarry now specializes in producing IDOT-approved material for their asphalt and concrete producer customers. Mid-Illinois Quarry features a new plant designed to specifically produce high-quality stone, sand, wash CM11, and ag lime for agricultural applications. For high-quality stone products, see Mid-Illinois Quarry.
Owen Ford, home of the Warranty Forever, located at the corner of Route 1 and Highway 40 in Marshall, has the largest selection in the Wabash Valley of new Ford trucks in stock. Owen Ford is a family-owned and oriented dealership with a knowledgeable staff who's ready to help you every step of the way in your purchase of a new or pre-owned vehicle. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Look no further than to keep going with Owen. For more information, check out their website. It is owen-ford.com.
Spring, summer, and fall are great times for home improvement projects. So if you're thinking about improving your home, see Preferred Bank in KZ and Marshall for a home improvement loan. They offer competitive rates, payments you can afford, and fast, convenient hometown service. That's Preferred Bank in Marshall and KZ. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Preferred bank.
Welcome back into KZ Westfield here as it is halftime. Wooden Shoes currently leading the KZ Westfield Warriors 25-17. As we want to thank you all for joining us, we apologize once again for the technical issues that we have been having, but we should be back in rolling once again for the rest of the way through. As once again, I am Blake Simpson. Joining me tonight is Mike Kirk, and Mike, you've got some scoring stats for us.
Yeah. Terry's having trouble getting me the regular stats, all the rebounds and steals and things. I do have a few, but I don't have the official stats, and for some reason she's having trouble getting them to me. I asked her about it. So I'll give you the scoring. Let's start for the Wooden Shoes. They have a balanced scoring attack, which is not surprising because they've had several guys that have been in double figures. And the Tayleys come up. One game they were the leading scorers off the bench with double figures. So the leading scorer for the Wooden Shoes tonight is Landon Tayley off the bench with 7. Henry Thompson has 5. Drew Haney has 4. Then Brody Taylor, Alex Kramer, Jason Kreck, and Mick Niebrugge all have 2 points, and then Gavin Addis only has 1 basket. Now I do have Drew Haney with 4 rebounds and 3 of those offensive, and Landon Taylor 2 offensive rebounds and 3 total. For the Warriors, our leading scorer in the game high score so far is Hayden Parcel with 11, and then Jackson Malding, Nolan Clement, and Jackson High all have 2 apiece. I do have Jackson High with a couple of rebounds, and I have Nolan with a couple of steals. Terry, I don't know, she usually sends me stats, and I'm not sure what's going on, but it must be technical difficulty tonight, Blake, since our computer went bad, and Terry can't send me any stats, so I don't know what to say other than that. I can give some comments on the game if you want.
Love to hear those comments.
Yeah. The Warriors having a hard time getting the look against the always tough Wooden Shoe defense. But, even having said that, they haven't gotten to the rim. They have had some good looks. Jackson I had some great looks early. He felt a little rushed on his shot to me. He didn't make any. We need to get him. We need to get him on track. I see him out here shooting 3-point shots. We need to get him to make if he just make 1 3 to get him going. Jackson Malding, he made a 3. We need him to make another one. We need Nolan to get to the rim, and of course we need Hayden to get to the rim. Now on defense hasn't been bad, has it? I think the defense has been pretty good. It's just we haven't finished because of the offensive rebound by the Wooden Shoes. And their second chance points, they got at least 7 second chance points, and that's really we need the second half, the adjustments, we got to keep them off the glass. The way they play, they shove you with their hips and below, and so you don't see it, but they get a little bit lower than you do, and they can move you, and the officials don't call a foul, and they're just very well coached in that technique, and so on the rebounding, they're moving our guys, even though we're boxing out, they might be moving us because they might be a little bit lower and have a little bit more leverage. So, they're going to let us play, and we just need to continue to play, and we need to take care of the basketball, get our good looks, and finish defensive possessions by getting rebounds.
Yeah, you hear the old adage a lot, in maybe more in football than you do in basketball, but the low man wins. It's plain and simple about every sport there in the trenches here in football as long as basketball is. We're going to take one more short break, and then we should be back for the second half here in about 60 seconds. You're listening in, watching here to KZ Westfield basketball.
Law with 2 locations in KZ and Marshall can assist you with estate planning, real estate, and family law needs, along with transactional needs. Kara Schoaf and Landry Husing gave you their clients as more than a name or a case number. They strive to provide prompt and professional service, specially tailored for each individual client. Call Schoaf Law in KZ at 217-666-0111 or in Marshall at 217-826-2212. For all your estate planning, real estate, and family law needs, it's Schoaf Law.
Back here at KZ Westfield, just a short break for us that time. As we do want to thank, of course, all of our wonderful sponsors that you are getting to see during these breaks. Simply could not do it without them. As Once again, 17-25. The Warriors trail here heading in to half number 2. Wooden Shoe still talking things over.
I think it's Warrior basketball start. No, it's Wooden Shoe basketball start to half.
Maybe you can explain a little sports medicine to me before we get back going in. Those stress bands that those guys are wearing right below their knees for both teams, are those just mainly to prevent cramping, or what are those used for?
I think that's for kids that have like problems with like their kneecaps and things like that.
What do we got going on here?
We had a technical foul, evidently. Not sure.
So it's Kramer at the line for T-Town on what we can only assume has been a technical foul that was assessed either at the end of last half or the start of this one. But Kramer's second free throw is up and good. So 26 now to 17. Starting quarter number 3, T-Town gets a quote-unquote free point there.
Back to that knee band. That's kind of a stress relief for like Osgood Slaughters. It's where the tendon, the patella tendon, it takes the stress off the kneecap and that tendon.
Back to what you were saying about being a Westfield or Casey Westfield ball. I guess that's been nixed because of the technical foul.
Could have been.
So Wooden Shoes now back on the attack. As here on the left wing is Niebrug. Goes back out to Kramer on the right wing. He doesn't want the screen and now goes to Addis. Addis handoff to Haney, my apologies. And now a foul is going to be called. And it looks like it's going to be a more closely officiated second half, if that's any indication, as Mauldin gets called there.
That could be a reaction to the technical foul. I don't know if Tom Brannon I don't know what happened. Well, I didn't see anything. I heard some yelling at halftime, but I didn't think it was from Tom.
So Thompson back with the basketball, 30 seconds into half number 2. Thompson looking around on the right wing now, gets it inside for Kramer. He's trying to go one-on-one with Parcel. Now back out for Thompson. As again, it's Kramer in the corners. They just play catch. Kramer goes inside, now back to Thompson on the left wing. Thompson, top of the key for Niebuck. Doesn't want it to give it to Haney, but does. Give it to Addis. And again, Kramer, as the Wooden Shoes continue to move it around. It's in the corner for Haney. He's going to go down the lane against Mauldin. Open, Thompson in the corner. Got it to fall. His second 3 of the night. And it is now up to 8 points for Henry Thompson.
Yeah, they were very patient. They got the look they wanted, and he knocked it down.
Once again, back to a double-digit lead for the Wooden Shoes. As Westfield working on here on the offensive end, it's Parcel in the corner. He's going to try a 3 with a man in his face and got it to fall. Doesn't matter for Hayden Parcel. He's up to 14 points.
Yeah,
of Westfield's 20.
Great effort there by Luke Karras to keep that play alive.
Nearly another 5-second call is pandemonium here as they get it up the floor. Kramer moving it around the arc to Haney and now Niebug. Little bounce pass into Haney and taken away by Parcel. Warriors with some momentum, trailing by 9 here with 6 minutes in the third.
Well, it's getting really physical out there, even more so.
It's Clement over to the left wing now. Parcel is switched on to him as Niebug, and he gets called for a foul instantly. Looks like just his first.
Yeah. Parcel got knocked down on the way back down the floor to defense last time. T-Town likes to play physical. Always have.
Yeah, definitely some physicality being shown by both squads as Parcel gets it back across the timeline and back into the hands of Clement. Here's High. Trying to work against Addis and now back into the hands of Karras. And Clement now on the left wing. Warriors moving around. It's back to Parcel. Parcel trying to make a move. Sizes up and now down the right side, and now it's into the corner for High. High stopped immediately by Kramer. Has to get it back out. Luckily, no shot clock yet. The Warriors can continue to just try to run this offense. As now here is Mauldin. 3-pointer from the corner, no good. Good rebound from Karras. He stops, little pump fake, and now the other way it's the Wooden Shoes, and it's a 4-on-1. Clement, the only man back, as that time Haney decides to take it himself. Probably would have had an easy basket if he would have made just one pass. Had the numbers, but
yeah, wanted to take it on his own. Yeah, that's Nolan's second foul.
I guess you can use the, obviously he doesn't think you're going to keep it with that many guys with you, but he was all over him there. Once again, the foul called as the first for Haney is good.
Yeah. Warriors are struggling to find any daylight down here on offense. That was a good look by Jackson Maulding on the last possession.
Second free throw up and good. So back to an 11-point lead for the Wooden Shoes. As Parcel avoids the back call, or the backcourt there call, nearly crossed the line and then came back. Here's Maulding. Quick cross-court pass to Parcel, wide open on the left wing. Got it to fall.
That's 2 threes for him this quarter.
Everybody in the gym knew that one was going in as it's back to 8. 4:38 left on the third quarter clock. It's Parcel on Kramer. Kramer trying to get around and can't do so. Has to get it into the hands of Addis. Addis driving into the lane. Now going to throw up a righty floater. That one not close.
He traveled too, Blake.
Yeah, that one was definitely forced as Parcel now going right down the lane against Thompson. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Looks to be in the hands of Karras, and it is as he's right along the baseline, and we have a timeout called. I think Hayden Parcel may have called that timeout.
Not sure who called it or why. We had to rebound.
It was Parcel called it. That's who they said was the...
That just leaves us with 2 timeouts, I think.
Yeah, obviously our score bug was all sorts of out of whack earlier in the game. So I'm not sure that I have it correct, but I believe you are right.
Well, that's his 3rd timeout. He used 1 in each quarter now. The board up there shows timeouts left 2.
It definitely does. So, yeah, I mean, the player calls a timeout there. What are your thoughts on that, Coach?
I just, there's a time for what, I don't know, 4:15 left in the 3rd quarter, and it wasn't like he was falling out of bounds or they were tying him up. I'm not certain what happened there. But I don't necessarily like a player to call a foul in that situation, but that's just my preference.
So nonetheless, obviously Warriors basketball underneath as he gets it into Parcel in the left corner now on the left wing as he's going to get a screen from Karras. Now mid-range pull up for Parcel, and look at him go.
Yeah.
My, oh my, Hayden Parcel.
Yep. Just trying to bring us back.
Been a one-man wrecking crew here in the 3rd quarter. This is Kramer. Goes behind his back, steps back, and now it's into the corner. For Haney is now a foul is going to be called. That one pinned on, I believe, on Maulding.
Yeah, that's 2 on Jackson.
So like you said, just his 2nd.
Yeah. I don't know why he reached over. You play behind him. That kid hadn't scored hardly at all yet, and let him prove himself. If he scored, I think it was on putback.
Both Taylors back into the game for the Wooden Shoes, that being Brody and Landon. As it's back into the hands of Haney. Haney guarded by Maulding. Goes down the left side, stops in the lane, back out for Kramer. Top of the key, 3 is good. For Kramer, he's up to 6 points on his evening as well. As Parcel immediately down the lane, couldn't hit the layup. Another rebound for Taylor. Running the floor is Taylor and Kramer. Kramer reverse layup and scores again. 5 points in about 20 seconds. And now another timeout. Full timeout for KZ Westfield. I mean, Coach, that leaves him with 1.
Yeah, that's you can't let it get away from you at this point in time, though. Hayden missed an opportunity, taking it to the rim. If he makes that, they don't get to run out on the other end, but he missed it. And, Taylor had another rebound. I think that's 6 for him is what I've got. They're cleaning up the boards.
They absolutely are as well. Take this short break with them. We'll be back with more KZ Westfield basketball here streaming on the 105.9 YouTube.
Are you contemplating a dream kitchen or bathroom renovation? Visit your local Kirchner Building Center today. Our new kitchen and bath specialist, Travis Oakley, will meet with you to create a design and provide a free estimate for your design. Kirchner Building Center offers a diverse selection of cabinet brands, countertops, and flooring options. Visit our kitchen and bath showroom at our Marshall, Illinois location to discover what Kirchner Building Center has to offer. Or call Travis at 217-232-8728 to schedule your appointment.
Back here at KZ Westfield as the Warriors currently trail by 11. The T-Town Wooden Shoes. We have 3:17 left here in quarter number 3. It's 25-36. Warriors in need of a basket, maybe in more of a need of a stop on the defensive end. As nearly a backcourt there again, but avoided. As here's Clement. Right back to Parcel.
Wooden Shoes have gone to a 3-2 zone there. The Warriors have struggled all year long with the zone, and they're smart by doing it.
Here's a three-pointer from the corner. No good that time, coming from high. The rebound for Kramer as he pushes the tempo over to Taylor. Taylor splitting defenders down the lane, nearly lost his dribble, and now a traveling violation is going to be called on the 5'9" senior.
Yeah, Jackson High again had a shot. Just seemed a little bit hurried, and every one of his shots has been short tonight, and I think he's just in a little bit of a hurry.
As Parcel had that one poked away by Taylor. Now another foul called on him.
I believe that's his second.
It is his second, but never want to have calls piling up on you like that in just a couple short seconds, really, as Clement, the inbound again, gets across the timeline and now doubled it way up top, has to get it over to Parcel, and now he is doubled. The Wooden Shoes just attacking the ball handler now. Parcel, hop step in the lane, puts it up with the right hand. Look at Hayden Parcel go.
Yeah, that's a big-time move right there, in traffic, finishing.
He's got 21 of the 27 Warrior points and has been nothing short of impressive so far.
Need a stop down here, Blake.
It's Haney, left wing, top of the key now for Kramer. He goes away from Parcel, now down the right side, picked up his dribble, and it's back out for Haney. Over to Taylor, right back to Haney. Is now top of the key for Crack. Over to Taylor again, and that one nearly lost by Haney. Shoes taking their time here.
Yep, they got the lead. They got control. They're going to get what they want.
Yes, they are. As Kramer getting a screen, goes the opposite way from it down the baseline. Pump fake, tried to get a reverse. And a shooting foul is going to be called against Maulding.
Yep, little head and shoulder fake. Got it by, they called it on the floor. I thought we were going to the line for 2.
I did as well, as I thought I saw him hold up the 2.
Yeah. That's 3 on Jackson Maulding.
So foul trouble kind of becoming an issue for a couple Warriors, as, like you said, Karras and Moore, my apologies, and Maulding both with 3. As here's Taylor going over to Honey. On top of the key for Crack, right back to Haney as he drives down the left side, stops in the lane, has to get it back out as the Shoes reset. There's Crack, had it poked away back into the hands of Taylor. And right back to Craig as they continue to move it around. Now Kramer on the left wing, Parcel on him. As they just keep moving it around. Don't really look like they're looking to score, but they're taking care of the basketball right now.
Yeah, they're looking for you to make a mistake on a screen where you miss a switch or you miss a cut. That's what they're doing. They're trying to get what they want. It's what we're trying to do. Good hands by Nolan.
Poked it away now. Parcel one-on-one with Kramer. Bangs into it, puts it up with the right hand. Couldn't quite get it to fall. His rebound is then poked out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Warriors.
Boy, we would like for that one to go down, wouldn't we, Blake?
Yeah. Usually, based on what I've seen tonight, I thought that was a surefire thing for Parcel there, but just a little too much muscle.
Yeah.
Obviously still a very difficult shot, but he's made him look easy so far tonight.
Yep.
Still 27-36. We're under a minute here in quarter number 3. As Clement to inbound as they face guard Parcel. Now a long pass back up top for Maulding, and kicked Addis, I believe, in the neck there. He looks to be okay. Obviously, again, no malintent.
Yeah.
But
incidental, but he did get kicked in the head, in the face.
Parcel bringing it back out. Thompson and Addis on him as he dribbles around it now back to the top of the key for High. He's going to try the 3. That one, no good.
That one's blocked.
So, yeah, I think I'm with you. Shoe got a hand on that one. As back in the game is Haney for T-Town, along with Kramer and Jones of KZ Westfield.
Yeah, that shot was off to the right, went in closer to the rim, and Jackson High's pretty good shooter, and I could tell when it was released, it was hit by it was hit on the release by a wooden shoe.
25 seconds left in quarter number 3. Haney again crosses the timeline for T-Town. Gets it over to Thompson. Thompson guarded by Molding. Take a hold for the last shot here. Kramer down the lane into the corner, and it's a 3 attempt. That one no good from Addis. Quickly coming the other way is Jones with 7. Jones puts it up, no good. That one well short. And now with 3 seconds, it's Addis, goes into Molding. He's got it shot at the top of the key. Couldn't get it to fall at the horn of the third quarter. That one definitely would have helped the Warriors headed into quarter number 4. But that is how the third quarter ends. It's Casey Westfield 27, the Teotopolis Wooden Shoes 36. We'll be right back with the start of the fourth quarter as you're listening to or watching Casey Westfield basketball here on 105.9.
Central State Construction is a leading electrical contractor in Indiana and Illinois. Central State Construction delivers top-notch design, construction, maintenance, and repair of your electrical system. With licensed and certified technicians, they are providing reliable and efficient service that's tailored to your unique commercial or industrial project. They're fully licensed and insured, and they can build it and maintain it. Central State Construction in Marshall.
Bolin Auto Trucks and Tires in Casey, Illinois is rolling into their annual tire sale throughout the month of February. There's never been a better time for you to purchase farm, semi, and passenger light truck tires because every tire brand they carry is on sale. They offer hundreds of tires to choose from, including Bridgestone, Michelin, Firestone, BKT, Alliance, Crop Max, and Mastercraft. The more you buy, the more you save. Want to find out more details? Just call Rich Parsons and the gang at 217-932-4538. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Right back into the action here at Casey Westfield as the fourth quarter starts. This is Thompson guarded by Jones as Jones poked it out of bounds. They're going to say it goes off him. The student section right there, they weren't happy with that call.
Yeah, I couldn't see for sure who it went off of.
So inbound that again to Thompson, this time behind the lines. Jones still with the defensive matchup. So he puts a good crossover move on him. Now it's over to Haney. Back to Thompson, trying to find a cutting Kramer and taken away by Parcel.
Good hands by Hayden.
Parcel pushing the tempo, bangs it into a fender now, pulls it back out into the corner for Molding. Good pump fake. Now he goes down the lane and lost it on his way up. Wooden Shoes pushing the break. It's a 4-on-2. This is Haney. Back for Addis. His corner three, no good. Rebound easily for Haney. Had a man at the top of the key, doesn't want it. Puts it up and the foul. More offensive rebounds coming for T-Town, and that's been the difference.
That's Jackson Molding. That's his fourth.
So Molding definitely in some foul trouble here. We're still with 7:22 to play.
Yeah, the rebound was a long rebound, and nobody had him boxed out. Easy put back with the foul and one.
Haney's first and only free throw is no good. So the lead will stay at 11 for the Wooden Shoes. Parcel again down the lane, just soft touch.
Yeah.
Nothing but net. He's got 23 points.
Yeah. He had all 10 of the Warriors' points in the third quarter.
He is simply scoring at will. It's into the corner now for the Wooden Shoes and pulled back out. Now Clement gets another steal. Parcel has to pick up the loose ball. He goes one-on-one, spin move down the lane with a right hand, and it falls in.
Yeah. Boy, Nolan Clement should get the credit for that back with that steal. What incredible hands by Nolan.
25 for Hayden Parcel. It's a 7-point Teotopolis lead. As the Warriors trying to climb this mountain here with 6:30 to go. Top of the key for Kramer. He's going to try it. That one no good. Rebound, battled for, out of bounds. It's going to go to Casey Westfield.
Yeah, I think that's the shot we want the Wooden Shoes to take. We want them to take that three-pointer when you're up 7 points, with 6.5 minutes left. We want them to shoot that thing out there. And to me, they were working the ball in the third quarter better than they have here in the fourth quarter. So to me, that's good for the Warriors. Let's see if we can get a bucket here and then get another stop, and then we're right back in it.
Clement picked up full court by Taylor. He goes right by him and now doubled, and it's going to be poked away by Addis, and a foul is called. That is as scrappy as we want this one to get, I'd say.
Well, they double-teamed Nolan from behind. He didn't see it coming. They stripped it, and then he just grabbed him so he didn't have a breakaway. So not a bad foul, I guess.
Yeah, that's one that nobody's happy with right there. 6:23 left as Kramer, guarded by Parcel, gets it over to Haney. He goes down the lane, puts it up with the right hand on the double clutch. Foul is called, and he's going to head to the line for two more. definitely a noticeable scoring breakdown for these two teams.
Yeah.
As I have the Wooden Shoes with 3 separate guys with 8 points and one with 7, and 25, obviously, for Hayden Parcel of Casey Westfield. Just several other scorers with 2.
Yeah, that's 4th foul on Luke Karras now as well. So we got Luke Karras and Jackson Malding both have 4 fouls.
Haney's first is good. His second, another high arcing free throw, rattles around and is also good. Back to a 9-point lead for the Wooden Shoes. Clement bringing up the court, guarded by Taylor. Trying to get it back to Parcel, and does. He puts up a little shot on a lob pass designed that way. Couldn't get it to fall. Wooden Shoes have the numbers. They want to use them as the Warriors get back. Here's Taylor driving inside, stops, gets it over to Niebrug. As now it is back to Taylor on the right wing. Jones on him, now Kramer. And now a timeout called by the head coach of the Wooden Shoes, that's Chester Reeder. So
Full timeout.
Full timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be back with more Casey Westfield basketball after this.
This is Houston. We're getting ready to make contact. Neil, can you hear us?
This is truly amazing.
So you've done it. You've reached the moon.
Huh? Oh, no. I'm still in the shuttle, but the Casey State Bank app is amazing.
You mean to tell me you're doing your banking all the way out there?
Houston, no problem. With the Casey State Bank app, I can manage my money anywhere I want, monitor what I spend, deposit a check, see my investment.
That's out of this world, Neil.
And one small step for man and one giant leap for financial institutions everywhere.
Casey State Bank in Marshall, Casey, Martinsville, Robinson, Lawrenceville, and member FDIC.
Are you contemplating a dream kitchen or bathroom renovation? Visit your local Kirchner Building Center today. Our new kitchen and bath specialist, Travis Oakley, will meet with you to create a design and provide a free estimate for your design. Kirchner Building Center offers a diverse selection of cabinet brands, countertops, and flooring options. Visit our kitchen and bath showroom at our Marshall, Illinois location to discover what Kirchner Building Center has to offer. Or call Travis at 217-232-8728 to schedule your appointment.
Back here at KZ Westfield, we've got a 40-31 lead here for Teotopolis. And Mike, what do these Warriors need to do in this last 5:41 to crawl back in this one?
I'm afraid the T-Town Wooden Shoes are going to be playing for just a layup. I think they're going to kind of ice the ball and take time off the clock. So we need to get the stop, but I don't know. We might have to start fouling. They might have some ball control going on here.
Here is Niebrug. Back inside.
Backdoor layup.
And an easy one there for Haney, who's now got 12 in the game high. Or the team high, my apologies, for the Wooden Shoes.
He's got 6 in the quarter.
3-point attempt from Malding, well short again that time from the corner. And he's being letting it be heard from the Teotopolis small student section there as Niebrug. Right back to Addis in the corners. Now he gets a screen from him. Nobody in his way as he pulls up for the mid-range jumper. And that one just rolls off as Jones comes up with a rebound.
It's a good rebound by Leighton Jones.
And that crosses the timeline. We are under 5 here in KZ Westfield. Jones now over to Karras. Right back to Jones on the right wing. He's driving inside, and now Clement looking for Parcel. It goes inside to Malding. Little stop and pop bunny. No good. His rebound back to Parcel as we have a foul called. That one is going to go against Thompson of T-Town.
I think that's just his first. Yep. Out of bounds underneath for the Warriors.
As a sub coming back in, this is Landon Taylor as he checks in for Addis. Inbounding is Clement. Tries to get into Parcel and does, as Taylor has the defensive matchup against him. Parcel sizing up Taylor, but he's got to go. We've only got 4:30 left, down 11. Parcel going down the lane, puts it up. That one blocked, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, again on Thompson. He's gone from 0 fouls to 2 fouls in about the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, that was a mismatch. I think that was a switch underneath on the out of bounds, and Hayden tried to take him.
They actually called that one on Taylor.
Yeah.
I apologize. I thought it was on Thompson. Parcel, good look, top of the key, just rims out as it's tipped back up and now rebounded by Niebrug.
Yeah,
he's going to have to put it on the deck as he now gets it to Kramer and they cross the timeline.
They missed. For some reason, T-Town didn't have Hayden, and he had a good look.
Couldn't make him pay that time as Kramer back over to Taylor. Taylor right back to Haney, my apologies again, as he is now fouled, and that one's on Clement. I believe his fourth, and it is his fourth foul.
Yeah, out of bounds underneath. That's the team foul, fourth team foul, so they'll be shooting the 2 shots after the next Warrior foul.
Maulding, Karras, and Clement all have 4 for the Warriors. So on top of an 11-point deficit, you've got 3 of your starters in foul trouble. As Taylor trying to get it back to Thompson and Can. It's over to Kramer. And now right back to Haney. Kramer again, top of the key now. Niebrig looking around, gets it back to Haney. Haney, nobody in his way. He goes down the lane, puts it up with the right hand. No good. Defense came as Niebrig had it tipped out of bounds. Kramer has it in the corner. It's back up top for Thompson. He's going to try the left wing 3. Just rimmed out. And again rebounded by Teotopoulos.
Yep, foul on 32.
Yep.
Taylor.
Looks like they still haven't put it up on the board. I'm not sure if it was on Taylor or Thompson.
24. They give it to 24.
Niebrig's going to get pinned with that one. I definitely saw a 3 and a 2 on the ref's hands there. As Parcel, 3:20 left in the game, had that one tipped, and it's taken away by Haney. Careless turnover there for the Warriors. As Haney down the lane gets it into the corner, and another foul is going to be called. Definitely more whistles being blown here in half number 2, as that one goes against Parcel.
We're going to go to the foul line now. We're going to walk to the line every time we foul them, and we're to the point where we got to extend the game. I don't know, if they knock down their free throws, be pretty tough hill to climb for the Warriors.
Haney's first is good. As checking back in is Kreck for the Wooden Shoes. Haney looking to make it a 13-point lead and can't do so. And another offensive rebound that time by Kreck.
Yeah.
Kramer, left wing. Looking around, couldn't get it back to Thompson. Now gets it to Niebrig. As Niebrig up top for Kreck. Maulding comes to pick him up. Right back to Thompson, top of the key. Nobody really dribbling here for T-Town. They're just passing it around as Haney now finally puts it on the deck, goes away from a Kreck screen and tries to work on Karras. Gets it back to Kramer as Jones picks him up. 2:30 left in the fourth quarter. Kramer back to Thompson as he dribbles it out. And the Wooden Shoes reset yet again. Time just ticking away here.
Yeah.
As Kramer trying to get by Jones. Parcel tried to come up with a steal, and a timeout was called by Coach Reeder. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll once again keep it here. As Coach, thoughts with 2:14 left on the clock.
Yeah, to me the difference in the game has been the defense of the Wooden Shoes. Hayden Parcel has scored, but the Wooden Shoes have prevented all the other Warriors from scoring. They've done a good job, and when we've had some open looks, we didn't knock them down. So that offensively for us, we needed to knock down a few shots that we didn't. But secondly, the rebounding, offensive rebound for the Wooden Shoes, that's really, to me, that's been the difference in the game. We've played some decent defense, maybe not our best defense of the game. We've seen better defensive effort, maybe not effort, but better defensive play. But we just have not finished the defensive possessions with the rebounds.
So far, just 4 points in this fourth quarter for the Warriors. We have an inbounding foul now call. Not sure who it's going to go against. Waiting on to see from the ref. It's going to go against Parcel. Yeah. So his third.
He's trying to work through his screen there and got hung up on it, and they called a foul. Didn't call that stuff in the first half.
They definitely did not. So Kramer's first free throw up and good. He's up to 9 points on his evening.
Yeah, and another thing, Blake, I'm not sure how you guard this Teotopoulos team. They've got 7 or 8 guys that have scored and and it's like all of them they got the green light to shoot.
Yeah,
tough to guard.
Definitely a deep squad. Like you said, they brought both of those Tayleys off the bench that have scored, and they've got guys in their starting lineup that can clearly score. Very balanced attack. You've got to key in on about 7 guys. As Warriors got to get moving here. It's Malding in the corner. Back to Clement as now it's inside for Parcel. Parcel, nobody around him. Reverse layup is good. As they've got to get a very quick stop here.
Yeah.
33 to 45.
Hayden's got 6 in the quarter.
All 6 in the quarter for KZ Westfield, like you said, is Parcel.
Yeah, he's
Thompson
got all of our points in the second half, matter of fact.
Kramer down the lane that time as he goes down the baseline and scores. He's up to 12 and ties Haney for a team high for the Wooden Shoes.
Well, when Luke Karras couldn't foul her, he'd been fouled out.
Malding, good pump fake, step back, tries the 3 from the corner. That time it's short. And another Wooden Shoe rebound. And things now looking bleak for the Warriors. Timeout called from Coach Reeder. 33 to 47. We have 1:17 left in this fourth quarter. Another full timeout, so we'll take a short break. We'll be right back here for the finish as you're watching KZ Westfield basketball here on 105.9.
Hi, Wabash Valley. Becky and Maya Osborne here. Are you looking for carpet? Osborne's has what you need. On a budget, we have tremendous value at unbeatable prices. How about something ultra soft? Ultra luxurious? Something with a stylish pattern? Or maybe pet friendly? Or all of the above? Osborne's has the largest in-stock selection and the largest and most stylish showroom in the entire Wabash Valley. Come see us at Osborne's Georgia Carpet, the store for your floors.
Back here at KZ Westfield, I am Blake Simpson. Joining me tonight is Mike Kirk. As Teotopoulos looking like they are going to pick up the winner on this Tuesday night, barring a big comeback from the KZ Westfield Warriors. It's 33 to 47 here with 1 minute and 17 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
Yeah. It's been a good effort by the Warriors. Just T-Town played they played really good defense, and then they crashed the offensive boards. Those 2 things really are the difference in this ball game.
It's Thompson getting across the timeline now. Kramer hounded by Parcel. As again, it's with Thompson. He's guarded by Jones. Thompson drives over to the right wing and pulls it back, and now gets it to Niebrug. Niebrug into the corner for Kramer.
They might not take a shot, Blake.
Really no need to, as Haney right back to Niebrug. And like you said, time ticking away. Here's Kramer down the lane and tried to get it to somebody, threw it away, and Clement, nobody in his way as he puts up a layup. Foul is going to be called on Thompson from behind. Maybe a good foul there from Thompson preventing the easy layup, but always kind of scary when you see guys moving that fast down the court. Obviously, you know they're going to be jumping towards the basket.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just glad nobody ran into the stage and got hurt, so it's good that nobody got hurt on a play like that.
Looking like a platoon swap for the Warriors here as Clement's first free throw, no good. He'll remain the only Warrior in the game. As platoon swap as well for T-Town as they get 5 new guys in the game. And it looks like the only player staying on the floor will be Clement.
Yeah, there's a player waiting for him at the bench if he makes his free throw.
So his second free throw up and no good. Rebound goes to the Wooden Shoes, and with 40 seconds left, they could dribble it out, but it looks like they're looking to score here. These guys obviously want some varsity points, having not played the entire game. Is that one no good? Coming off the hand of Joey Probst. Now a foul called, another offensive rebound, that time from Kendall Meddy.
Yeah, you get a bucket in this game, you get your name in the paper, Blake, right? That's what the Wooden Shoe players are. They're looking to get their name in the paper.
Can't say that I blame him, to be honest with you, is heading back to the line.
Nolan Clement. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. Just
2 points on his night so far. Looking to add to that and can't hit the free throw. He's 0 for his last 3 from the line.
Yeah, I've got him for 4 steals.
I definitely believe that. He's been on the floor a lot defensively.
I might have missed one.
Definitely has a role, but cannot hit the free throw again as he's 0 for his last 4. With 25 seconds left, the Wooden Shoes can run the clock out here. As they move it around, just showing that they can run the offense. Is now inside. That one tipped away. And Hupp not having any of that one.
Looked like it was off the Wooden Shoe, but Hupp got his fingers on it. Apparently they think he knocks it out of bounds.
This is Joey Props to inbound. And does get it in. See if the Wooden Shoes want to take one more shot with 8 seconds left, and they do not. So they will dribble it out as Gavin Beaning holds it and now gets to be the official, and that is your ball game. The Teotopolis Wooden Shoes come into KZ Westfield and get the 47-33 victory. We'll be right back here in a couple minutes for a short post-game show as you're watching KZ Westfield basketball here on 105.9.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Call Heather Schaffner and the gang at Shore Murphy and Associates in Casey at 217-932-2267. Shoflaw with 2 locations in Casey and Marshall can assist you with estate planning, real estate and family law needs along with transactional needs. Kara Schof and Landry Husen gave you their clients as more than a name or a case number. They strive to provide prompt and professional service, specially tailored for each individual client. Call Shoflaw in Casey at 217-606-0111 or in Marshall at 217-826-2212. For all your estate planning, real estate, and family law needs, it's Shoflaw.
Andy's Landscaping and Lawn is ready to help make your place look its best. Andy Two and his crew at Andy's Landscaping and Lawn in Casey can handle it all. Mowing, raking, planting. They're ready to make your home look better than it ever has. Andy's Landscaping and Lawn.
The city of KZ, known for big things in a small town, is the home of many world records. It's a great place to call home as well. Mayor Mike Nichols and the City Council invite you to come visit. It just might stay. The city of KZ, proud supporter of the KZ Westfield Lady Warriors High School softball team.
Life moves fast, and so should your money. First Neighbor Bank is proud to offer Zelle, the quick, easy, and secure way to send and receive money right from your First Neighbor Bank mobile app. Whether it's splitting the dinner bill, paying the babysitter, or helping a friend in need, Zelle has you covered. All you need is an email address and U.S. mobile phone number, and you're good to go. Download our app and start using Zelle with First Neighbor Bank today. Safe, fast, and convenient. First Neighbor Bank member FDIC. Online at firstneighbor.com.
Welcome back to the final time here inside KZ Westfield as we just concluded this matchup between the Warriors and the visiting T-Town Wooden Shoes. The T-Town Shoes got the win 47-33 as they outscored the Warriors 22-16 in the second half. And on top of their 8-point halftime lead, they do get the win.
Yeah.
But Mike, your final thoughts on the game?
Yeah, well, okay, Hayden Parcel had 27 over the 33 points. Some things to think about. You know, for the Warriors to have success the rest of the year and into the tournament, we're going to have to get some production other places. You know, if he scores 40 points, you know, we just have to have some people knock down shots. And Coach Brandon said all year long, they just have to stand up there with confidence. And it just looked to me like Jackson High was just rushed with some of his shots. Jackson Malding usually knocks down a 3 or 2, and he didn't. Hayden Parcel was the only one that made a 3 tonight, and Jackson Malding usually knocks down a couple of 2 or 3 threes. So we're going to have to get some scoring from other places. Now, a couple of good takeaways. This was a very physical game, and we handled that really fairly well. And that's when you get into the tournament, when you get in the regional, sectional, it gets physical, it gets rough, and we handled that fairly well. We handled it a lot better in the second half. they didn't get near as many offensive rebounds, although they did get some.
Right.
Didn't get near as many in the second half, and I think that was an adjustment coach made at halftime. Talked about getting a little bit lower. We played against another tough defense tonight. That's only going to help you down the stretch to play against a tough defense. We got to turn the page. Lawrenceville comes in here Friday night. Could be the conference championship on the line. You win this game, you're in the driver's seat. You lose to Lawrenceville, you don't have any chance to win the regular season conference title. So, tough loss. T-Town's defense was and their offensive rebound really the difference in the game. Can't say enough about Hayden Parcel. Leading scorer, game high score, 27 points. Some other stats, Nolan Clement had 4 steals. That's what I had. And then for the Wooden Shoes, they had 2 players in double figures. Drew Haney had 13 points. I had him for 6 rebounds as well. And then Alex Kramer, he had 12 points. Taylor and Niebrugge had 6 rebounds and 5 rebounds respectively, and a lot of too many offensive rebounds. Some good takeaways and some things that we just have to think about here as the rest of the season goes on. Got to turn the page, get ready for Friday night, Lawrenceville.
Yeah, that game being played, like you said, on Valentine's Day. That is their next game as they do host to Lawrenceville.
Yeah, Lawrenceville Indians.
KZ Westfield falling to 16-7 tonight. T-Town improving to 18-9. Their next game is Saturday as they will take on Triad in Teotopolis at 5 o'clock. That is the next game for the Wooden Shoes. But I don't think we're getting a post-game interview with the coach unless he's going to come around.
I don't think Coach coming up. That doesn't look like. Hey, another good thing about we don't have to face T-Town in the regionals or the sectionals because they're Class 2A.
Yep.
So we don't have to face them again. And they've been playing really good basketball lately. They beat number 2 Class 1A ranked St. Anthony by 15 Friday night. So they've been playing really good basketball.
Yeah, and obviously I don't know too much about KZ Westfield's regional, but I would assume if you're going to want to win it, you're going to have to get through a team like this T-Town team that's tough, does the offensive rebounding and such.
Yeah,
looks like
we should be seated 1 or 2. Should be seated number 1 in our regional. But we'll have to see how that plays out Friday night. Again, it comes out Friday night at 5 o'clock, and I'm sure Patrick will have that all for us on Friday night.
Looks like we are going to have a post-game interview, so we'll take a short break and be back for that here in a few short seconds. You're watching, my apologies, KZ Westfield basketball here on 105.9.
Owen Ford, home of the Warranty Forever, located at the corner of Route 1 and Highway 40 in Marshall, has the largest selection in the Wabash Valley of new Ford trucks in stock. Owen Ford is a family-owned and oriented dealership with a knowledgeable staff who's ready to help you every step of the way in your purchase of a new or pre-owned vehicle. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Look no further than to keep going with Owen. For more information, check out their website. It is owen-ford.com.
You're never too young to start thinking about sound investing and leaving a legacy. Staley Insurance Agency in KZ can show you how a life policy from Pekin Insurance can meet your needs, no matter what stage of life you're in. Pekin Life Insurance Company has been helping folks make sound decisions for nearly 60 years. Do it for the ones you love. Call Staley Insurance Agency at 217-932-5221, and they'll design a plan just for you.
We're back with KZ Westfield High School basketball. We're here with KZ Westfield Warrior coach Tom Brannon for the post-game coaches interview. Coach, kind of a tough one tonight. T-Town came in and they played really good defense. Offensive rebounds for them was really a big difference in the game. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, I thought in the first half they really hurt us on the offensive glass. They had to have at least 10. And again, I'm a little prejudiced here. I try not to, let those other 3 guys in the stripes, cause me too much consternation. But I thought, out of those 10 offensive rebounds, 8 of them were coming through our guys who had good position. Yeah. But that's what you've got to learn how to do. You've got to keep them off the glass some other way. Whether that means Dennis Rodman face up, guard them, and keep them away, and have somebody else come in and get the rebound.
Yeah.
Or just bury yourself in and not let them get there. But they got a lot of offensive glass. They got 10 extra possessions and a half is insurmountable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's one part of the game that we definitely need to that hurt us tonight. But I thought we have got to do a better job of in our looks, in our offensive looks. We've got to be more confident and believing that ball is going to go in the basket, and we've got to have some other guys putting the ball in the basket for us, you know. And a lot of times that's just you've got to find a way to get open, to get an easy shot, to get an easy layup. You got to find that spot on the floor that's wide open, and that's a little bit of knowing how to play basketball, but it's also a little bit again about believing and knowing the game.
Yeah, and Jackson High got his first start tonight, probably a result of the play he's been having on the JV team. He's been having some good games there and been playing well in the varsity games as well too. And he's been shooting it well in JV games. And I felt like he was just in a little bit of a hurry, and I don't know if that was because his varsity game or because T-Town's defense, they were coming at you. Jackson Malding, he seemed to be a little hurried on a couple of his threes as well. I don't know. Do you think that was from the defensive effort of T-Town, or we were just in a little hurry?
Well, I think a little bit of both, right? We're down. We're down 7 to 10, and so every possession kind of counts.
Right.
And so so you're kind of you're a little rushing your shot, or you're not relaxed because you think, man, I got to make this, and and you put a little too much on yourself. But that's what good defense does to you too. When they guard you to come out, you got their hands up and they're long. That bothers you. And, that's just hopefully playing here is something that later on in a couple weeks you'll be in a big game and it's all going to slow down for you and those shots will go in.
Well, and they body you up everywhere you go, and so. As I mentioned after the game, it was good that we played this physical contest because that's what you're going to get in the regional and sectional. So we had that, and we played against a good, tough defensive team tonight. Extra possessions on the offensive boards. We talked about that at halftime. Just like you said, that's insurmountable. And then somebody else besides Hayden's going to have to score.
Exactly.
Period. 27 points. You can't say enough about what he did. Now, Nolan did have 4 steals that I had. I don't know. If Terry had more than that, but I had him for 4, and he played good there.
No.
All right, let's turn the page. Friday night, Lawrenceville coming to town. We win Friday night, we win Tuesday night at Newton, we win the regular season championship for the LIC. What's your outlook for that game Friday night?
Well, again, they're going to bring a different look. They're going to have a 2-3 extended defense, and they're going to put a little pressure on us. So we've got to handle that, and we've got to put our chin on the rim. Like when we're attacking the basket, we got to not worry about who's going to foul me, where it's going to come from. Just you got to make the shot. Got to be confident on offense. Defensively, we got to guard the 3. And got to guard the 3. You got to communicate. You got to stay connected. Got to get your hands up. I think we did a good job against them last time, but they would be standing wide open from 23 feet, and our hands are at our ankles, playing defense. If you just get your hands up against a 3-point shooter or a perimeter shooter, you can really bother them and make their percentages go down.
Yeah, and I thought we moved the ball well against them down there in the tournament.
Yes.
But when we got it inside, they had hands all over the ball, and they stripped us quite a bit inside. So to me, if we can move the ball well and keep the possession alive and not get stripped, that will help us offensively down there. And they're long. They're long, kind of like T-Town was. So that zone of theirs is going to be a tremendous. We're going to have a tremendous effort against that. But if we can just handle the ball inside, and not get stripped, we'll have a better chance against them Friday night.
Exactly. So. And we've been talking about that. When you're going down the lane, you've got to either cup that ball or have both hands on the ball. You can't be trying to go in one-handed like this and make it move.
Yeah.
So
They collapsed inside really good against us.
Big thing is believing you can do it and having confidence that you can do it, and that the ball's going to go in the hole.
yeah, and we've got good shooters. A good shooter believes the next one's going in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if you miss one, you just got to have a shooter's mentality. The next one's going in.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Anything else you want to say about tonight or Friday night?
Nope. Let's go on. Let's take care of the rest of this season.
Yeah. Good to have you up here, and then we're looking forward to the rest of the way out.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
See you, Mike.
Yep.
So some good thoughts there from the coach.
Yeah. He's disappointed, tough loss, but he said what we were talking about at halftime, Blake. You can't have that many second chances. T-Town is a good team. You give them that many second chances, you're going to that's a big hill to climb.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, he is exactly right about that. And, you got to shoot with confidence. Jackson Malling was shooting with confidence early in the year. Jackson High's been making threes all over the place in the JV game. He's got the ability, so we have to have those guys step up with confidence and do that. Big game Friday night. Hope people come out and support the Warriors. Is it going to be on the radio or is it going to be on streaming, or do you know, Thomas? We don't know. We don't know if it's going to be streaming or just on the radio, but tune in at WMMCradio.com and we'll be on here somewhere. Let's fill the gym Friday night for the Warriors home game against Lawrenceville Indians.
Obviously, if it would be, the stream would be right here where you're watching it right now, just on the 105.9 WMMC YouTube, and obviously if it's on the radio, you just go to 105.9 or like you said, on the website. You got a lot of places you can watch or listen to the KZ Westfield Warriors. But any final thoughts, Mike, headed into the rest of the season?
No, I think now Saturday we go to the T-Town shootout, and I'm not sure who we play over there. Then we finish up the season Tuesday at Newton, and then we'll find out Friday night from Patrick. Patrick will fill us in on who we where we're going for the regional and who we draw and what it looks like Friday night. I'm sure they'll go through that with a fine-tooth comb.
It looks like KZ will play Tri-City Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know who they are. I'd seen that, but I didn't know if that was right. So we'll just have to go with Tri-City.
Tri-City
Saturday afternoon at 1:30, I think, isn't it?
This says 12:30, but it could be my phone switching the times to my Indiana time.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I know I'm on the radio, so I better show up early. Better find out and show up early.
Better figure it out.
Yeah.
So an afternoon game, for KZ Westfield Saturday, like you said, the big game Friday against Lawrenceville. But I don't have any final thoughts if you don't. I mean, I think we're about ready to get out of here. So once again, I've been Blake Simpson alongside Mike Kirk. We want to thank Thomas Duzan, our cameraman tonight, for getting obviously all the great shots for us. We want to thank you all for listening, and we will see you Friday here on the Stream or Radio from MMC 105.9.